Hello, YouTube. It's Mrs. Malcolm coming to you guys again. I just came from the gym. As you can see, I took my braids out. My hair grew, I think. It kind of grew. It's right here. Let's see. It's about almost shoulder length. So you can see that. About shoulder length. Yeah. So I just came from the gym. Had my little Lucy shirt on. But today I want to come to you because as I was coming from the gym, I was debating washing my hair and everything, and it just came to my head that a lot of people think that water dries out your hair, which is furthest from, which can be furthest from the truth. Water does not dry out your hair. Okay, a lot of people think that water dries out your hair. Water is the best thing since sliced bread for your hair. Everything needs water. How can water be bad for your hair when your body is made up of mostly water? Like, that just boggles my mind when people say, oh, don't put water in your hair, oh, water's bad for your hair. The reason why people think that water dries out your hair is because every time they put water in their hair, they're always adding something else which dries out their hair, and they blame it on the water. Say, for instance, when you go to the pool and you go swimming in the pool and then you come out and your hair is dry. Oh, the water dried out my hair, the water dried out my hair. No, the chlorine in the water is what dried out your hair. Or when you go to the beach and you go swimming in the beach water. Oh, the water dried out my hair. Every time I come from the beach, my hair is so dry and brittle and the water dried out my hair. No, the salts in the water dried out your hair. Or every time you wash your hair, you're using all this shampoo that has sulfates in it. And every time you wash your hair feels dry. Oh, every time I wash my hair, it's so dry. Oh, water dries my hair. No, it's your shampoo that you use that has sulfates in it that dried out your hair. So people need to just stop saying that water dries out your hair. Water is not damaging to your hair. People always say, oh, don't wash your hair too much because it'll dry out your hair. If you use the right shampoos and the right conditioners, you moisturize your hair, rehydrate your hair properly, you should have no problem. So like me coming from the gym, if I work out 3 times a week and I want to wash my hair 3 times a week, there's nothing wrong with that as long as I'm rehydrating my hair properly, moisturizing my hair properly, conditioning my hair properly. And I have dye on the ends of my hair. If you can see that light brown tintish color, I have dye on the end of my hair, and I still wash my hair like twice a week, maybe. Like, I wash my hair at least once every week, maybe even more when I go to the gym. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. Water is not bad for your hair, especially if you go to the gym. You need to wash your hair. You need to get that salt from the sweat off your scalp, which dries out your hair, for one. It can irritate your scalp, which leads to inflammation on your scalp, which leads to hair loss. Okay? 3, all that gunk and everything, that all the bacteria that comes in your hair after you sweat, it just tracks bacteria, it just tracks dirt, everything. So if you're not washing your hair every time you come from the gym, at least every other time. You know what I'm saying? Like, people who wash their hair once a month but go to the gym every day, I mean, maybe that works for you, but I know for me, that would not work. So yeah, water is not bad for your hair. It's the things you use combined with the water. So when you go to the pool, you need to put conditioner in your hair before going into the water. If you're going to the beach, same thing. Put conditioner in your hair before going into the water. When you shampoo your hair, try and use shampoos that do not have sulfate. If you have to use sulfate, the way you know what sulfates are is when you shampoo your hair and you get that rich lather. That is caused by sulfates. So you know how like when you shampoo your hair a lot, you start squeezing it and you go like this with your hair and you take it off and your hair feels dry and everything. Yeah, it's because of those suds that made your hair feel dry. So if you have to shampoo your hair, try and use sulfate-free shampoo. And if you can't avoid using sulfates, pre-poo. I have a video on that where I use olive oil, or you can also use honey. I'm going to use honey in another video. I'll use honey and olive oil, put it on my hair before I shampoo. And then afterwards, make sure you deep condition, put leave-in conditioner, and all of that stuff. So yeah. So I'm about to wash my hair. I think I'm going to dye my hair a lighter brown, but I'm kind of scared because I've seen videos of people who dye their hair multiple times and their hair starts breaking off, and I don't want that to be me. But I really want to touch this dye up. I'm not sure what I want to do. I've only dyed my hair once since I've had it natural. It's only been one time since I dyed it, and that was a year ago. This is a year and a half hair growth. And so all this I dyed it like last summer, I think. So yeah, I want to dye it a light brownish color because I really like this brown, but I want to go lighter, but I'm scared. But yeah, that's all that video is about. I'm about to go wash my hair now, take a shower, go eat some food. So yeah, water is good for your hair.